All right, here we go. Okay, so your name should be at the top of this. Elena, your name should be at the top already. Okay. All right, so on this paper, I'll pull mine up in a minute, but first I want to talk to you about this, okay? So remember we talked about central ideas and then details that go with it, okay? So a central idea, okay, is if you're talking about a certain topic, okay? So today we're going to be talking about our neighborhoods, right? All right, we've been talking a lot about, or technically I should say our neighbors, all right? So you have a topic, and then from that you have different ideas that talk about maybe your topic, okay? So if I was going to be talking about, okay, we did like school, okay? Some details, some ideas or key details about school would be, that we do a lot of learning. So maybe math is something that we learn. We also have some fun, right? So maybe you talk about like recess being a fun key detail, okay? So let me read this to you. It's called Show Your Neighbors Around. So remember we talked about if you were in a neighborhood and you had a neighbor, okay, and you wanted to do something nice for them. A nice way to do something. You guys told me yesterday, what were the things that we came up with? So if you met a neighbor, one way to show kindness, right, to that person would be doing what? Guys, put your pencils down. I've heard about already 5 pencils fall on the floor. Don't touch them. Thank you. Hand. Dean. Put the pencil away. All right? I don't want to hear any more pencils falling. Hands in our laps. Keep them down. Okay. But you can raise it in the air if you have an answer for me. So what did we say yesterday about one way to be kind, right, to somebody new that comes to the neighborhood? Riley, what could you do?
I would give them a gift, and it has like a toy in it or like a vase.
And it could be something small, right?
Yeah.
A small little gift, a flower, some cookies, a picture.
Or like fake flowers.
Oh, okay.
Fake flowers.
Sure. Okay, so we can give a gift. Okay, what else could we do to a neighbor, somebody that's new in the neighborhood? Juliana.
We could show them your houses.
Oh, maybe you can invite them over. Okay, to come play and show them your house and show them all the other neighbors. Oh, we didn't talk about that one yesterday. That's a good idea. Jenna?
Say hello.
Say hello, right? Give them a big smile. Say, hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Jenna. Okay, you gotta introduce yourself, right? Okay, what else can we do, Valentina?
We can invite them to play.
Invite them to come over and play, right? That would be a nice gesture and it makes them feel welcomed, okay? So, let me read this to you. It's called Show Your Neighbors Around by John Diallo. It says, one way to welcome a new neighbors, is to take them on a walk around the neighborhood. Okay? That was something that we just mentioned, right? Juliana mentioned that one, right? Okay? First, introduce yourself, like Jenna said. Say hello. And offer to go for a walk. So that's almost like playing with them, taking them out and hanging out together. Then, show them important locations in your neighborhood, like the post office or the police station. Okay, that's a great idea, right? So if you find a new neighbor, okay, that would be a good thing to do. Say, hey, hi, I'm Evelyn. Let me show you, would you like to go on a walk around the neighborhood? They might say, oh, that's a great idea, thanks, it's nice to meet you, Evelyn. And then as you're walking on your walk, you would say, oh, this is the park in our neighborhood. Oh, if you walk a little farther, the police station's down here. Okay, when we take a left here, oh, there's the library. Or you'd say, oh, that's Mr. Cooper's house is over here. I don't know, maybe it's a neighbor. So you can point out different things to them in your neighborhood. All right, do you think that makes someone feel pretty welcome? Yeah, sure would, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So everyone has their name on top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me pull up my paper here. Here it is. All right. I'm going to have the same paper as you.
Very, very deep.
Yes. Yes.
Deep.
So, a central idea. Let's talk about, we'll call this welcoming, or we can even, oh, here it is. We can just say, welcome a neighbor. Okay, that's what we're going to do it. Welcome a neighbor. Okay, that's what we're going to call the central idea. It's about talking, we're talking about our neighbors if somebody new comes to the neighborhood. So let's call it, get your pencils ready. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Let's call it welcome. Here, I'm going to do it in different colors so you can see it better. Welcome.
Are we going to do it in the big box?
Yep, I put the big box just like me. Welcome. This is the central idea about welcoming a neighbor. Okay, welcome before. It just fell off the wall. It gets warm sometimes in here and those things fall down. That's okay, everyone's fine. Welcome. I'm sorry. Welcome a neighbor. Okay, so that's the central idea. It's not a sentence, it's not a full sentence. It's just an idea up there, so we don't have to put a period at the end. We're just labeling this. Our central idea is called welcome a neighbor. Okay, and then we're gonna write in there our different details, our different ideas of ways to welcome the neighbor. Now, neighbor, that's gonna be longer, so go down here. We'll be able to fit that, yeah. Welcome, and then A, and then put the word neighbor down there, yes. And then put the neighbor goes under. Neighbor's a longer word, so you wanna put that underneath. Okay, finish that word neighbor. Oh, you finished it. Oh, we got it all up there. Very good. Okay. So finish that word neighbor. It's kind of a longer word. You got it? Awesome. Okay, so what were the different details that we talked about, and especially from that little paragraph about welcoming a neighbor? What was something good that we could do, a good idea that went along with that? Riley?
Give them a gift and welcome them around the neighbor and it's on the places that they love.
Okay, so there's a lot of different details there, Riley. Okay, so let's pull from that paragraph. What was the first thing he did when he went to go meet the neighbor, Juliana?
Went over and said hi.
So let's say hello, right? Or how about this? Say hello or introduce yourself. Do you think it'd be better to introduce yourself and tell them your name? Okay, so let's write tell. Well, we'll just say introduce yourself. Well, that'd be no. You guys can do it. Introduce. That's kind of a longer word, but that's what you want to. I mean, you can tell them your name, but when you introduce yourself, it's a lot nicer to say hello. My name is, and then tell them your name. That's a lot nicer to do it that way. So
My name is.
write the word small so you can fit it in the box. Jacob, write it much smaller than that. You're not going to be able to fit it. Introduce yourself. You can do it. You can get that in there. Introduce yourself. Yes? You can't see it? What letters can you not see? So this is spelled I-N. Do you have that already? T-R-O-D U-C-E. That's the word introduce. And then can you see yourself? Can you see that word better? Okay, then go write that one underneath. And maybe draw a little picture of you down there.
Where?
Down here. Just draw your face. Right? And you can be saying, look at, I'll put a little bubble and say, hi. Hi, H-I.
Yeah, H-I.
I'm just drawing a quick little picture here. This is my mouth open saying hi. Right? Just a little picture to go with it. So it's nice to do that, to say hello to somebody. Hi, hello, welcome to our neighborhood, right?
I can draw my body, that's kind of
Okay, you have to
space.
write the other word too. You wrote introduce, but you didn't say introduce yourself. So write that second word too. Get that in, yourself. Okay. So Dean, if you were going to introduce yourself to me, what would you say?
Hi.
Hi. Keep going.
My name is Dean.
My name is Dean. Very good. Okay. And you can say, maybe you could even say, welcome to the neighborhood, right? Okay. All right. So what was another big thing we could do? We said introduce yourself. That's a big one. What else from the paragraph was something else that they did that would be a good thing to do to a new neighbor? Introduce yourself and what, Jenna?
Take them for a walk.
Go on, maybe, yeah, take them on a walk, take them on a tour. And it's almost like you're asking them to play, right? Can we say maybe ask them to play, or do you want to say take a walk? Take them on a walk.
What time ask them to play?
Ask them to play maybe, because that might be something more that you guys would do, right? So let's say ask them to play. Oh, sorry, my A didn't connect there. Ask them to to play. Okay? So, yep. Ask them to play. Just 4 simple words, okay? Ask them to play. So again, guys, these are just some great things these are just ideas, those key details that go with the central idea. So the central idea is welcoming a neighbor. These are just some details. We don't have to do these specific ones, but these would be a great way to remember if a neighbor ever comes to your neighborhood, right? A new person, someone new comes to your neighborhood. And like we said, we always even talked about like giving a gift or taking them around and walking with them. So all those things work too. All right? Great job, guys.